higher side, 41.5. Here we go with a slip in place. He has got a deep mid wicket and third man, two fielders patrolling the boundary region. It has been a wonderful tournament. Some brilliant performances we have seen throughout the tournament. Here we go, the first ball of this match. A bit fuller delivery. Not convincingly played by Manal Siddiqui, but still he managed to get a single. With that single, he opens his account.
We see everyone starting to warm up a little bit. That was just a warm-up delivery from Tokir, and Manal's just played that towards the mid-on fielder. Run through for a single. First runs on the board for Lyari Kings on the first ball as Nail Mohammed gets ready to take strike. 43 runs in his 4 innings at an average of 8.6. That strike rate needs to be a touch higher. And he's edged that towards third man. Well fielded by Hamid Khan. They're going to run through for a single. He's getting a little bit of shape. He's getting that outswing going, which he's known for.
There were a lot of options when it comes to the fast bowling department, IGM. Taimur was exceptional in the previous match. Today they are starting with Tawqir Riyasat. Trying to go big towards the mid-wicket. Couple of bounces. Ball racing towards the fence. First boundary from the blade of Manal Siddiqui.
Well, a good start to Manal Siddiqui's inning. He got off the mark with that single and he's just bunted that over that mid-on fielder for the first boundary of Lyari Kings' innings. Hit that with a lot of power. He's on the charge. He's targeting that area. He's going to be targeting that area. And he's going to want to maximize the power play overs.
Typical Manal Siddiqui style shot. A flat delivery this time clears the mid-on and clears the fence. Back-to-back boundary for Manal Siddiqui. The experienced Manal Siddiqui on fire.
Well, he's on the charge. That was a full-length delivery and Manal's given it the same treatment as he did to the previous ball. Didn't time it as well. And that's gone through for another boundary. Good try by Taimur. Looking forward to seeing him in the attack a little bit later on. Oh, that was a slower ball, ill-directed down the leg side. That's going to add one to the tally as the umpire signals a wide.
He wanted to bat higher up in the order for IGM Tawqir. But the captain has given him the role for bowling the first over. So some kind of promotion, I would say, for Tawqir Riyasat in the bowling department.
Play and a miss. Outside off stump. Manal wanted to give that the full Monty. Just went over the ball.
It's always a treat to watch a Manal batting. Fearless cricketer. The best days of his cricketing days are gone, but still he's managing to score runs.
That's been bunted down to the mid-on fielder. They've run through for another single. That's the end of a very good over for Lyari Kings. 12.
The girls from India are heading down under, and so are the other greats from women's cricket.
Ball the second over comes in left-arm orthodox spinner Harry Bharawal. 5 innings, 7 wickets, 6.67 economy, 8.57 the average. Always among the wickets, Harry Bharawal. Manal on strike will be facing Harry for the first time in this match.
Yeah, he's a good bowler, isn't he? He's operating with a standard field as that's been hit. plumb in front. It looks like he's gone, and the umpire has raised his finger. The ball did not bounce at all. And that's the first wicket for Lyari, for IGM, my apologies.
Unlucky Manal. The ball was there to hit, but it didn't bounce as much as we were expecting. A low delivery and an easy decision made by the umpire. Walks back Manal after scoring 10 runs with the help of 2 boundaries. 12 for 1 Lyari Kings.
Moiz Waqar has been promoted in the batting order after his exploits against IGM in the previous game. He got a blistering 56 not out, I believe. So they've sent him up the order to try and do exactly the same thing for his team. And Manal was unfortunate on that delivery. I feel that did not bounce at all as we see Moiz's stats. 80 runs in the 4 innings he's played, average of 26, a wonderful strike rate of 216. That's a very well bowled delivery. Just played back to the bowler, gently played back to the bowler.
The ball is keeping low tonight and is helping Harry Bharwal. Moiz Waqar, the new batter. The dangerous Manal Siddiqui was out on the very first delivery of this over. Here comes Harry Bharwal. Nicely bowled and nicely played towards the short square leg region. A quick single has been taken by Nail and Moiz.
And we've started to see the behavior of the pitch change in the last couple of games. We saw that uneven bounce last evening as well, specifically when some of the medium pacers were bowling. And yes, we're seeing that again today. As Harry Bharwal comes into bowl, his 4th delivery has been hit through the covers. Brilliant shot by Nail Tanveer. That's going to go over the fence for 4 runs.
Nicely played this time by Nail, making room for himself. Opens the blade and getting that gap, and a quick outfield helping Nail to fetch his first boundary of this innings. He's really happy whenever he's in the slip. Sandeep Singh Sandy.
Well, that's very aggressive field placing for a T10.
Is he wearing a skin tight t-shirt, Khaiz bhai?
And he's bowled him. Another delivery that just did not bounce at all. That kept very low. And a very poor execution of shot from Nail Tanveer. It looked like he was predetermined to hit that towards mid-wicket. And he's missed it. And Harry Bharwal has disturbed the furniture. As Nail Tanveer walks back to the pavilion for 5 of 3. And Lyari King. new batsman at the crease is Zahid Amir. 30 runs for 2 in his 2 innings at an average of 10. Strike rate needs to be a little bit better as Sandeep Singh is pleading for a catch in the slips. And that's been hit towards that point fielder. They've run through for a single. That brings the second over to a close. Lyari Kings are 18 for 2.
One of my favorite left-arm orthodox bowler comes in, Ahmed Shafiq. 3 innings, 3 wickets, 6.33 economy, and look at that average, 12.67. Smart thinking by Yasir Kaleem, getting the spinner from the other end. So just 1 over for Tawqir Riyasat. They need to build a partnership here. Lyari Kings batters Moiz Waqar and Zahid Amir.
A lot is going to depend on these two batsmen right now, specifically. Moiz Waqar seems to have picked up a little bit of form based on the last game he played against IGM. So he's going to want to carry that on for his side. Oh, he's bowled him. Commentators curse again as Moiz Waqar misses a straight delivery. I'm not sure what he's doing at the wicket. You're out, young man. The furniture's been disturbed. The straight delivery, inside edged, and he's just knocked it back onto his stumps. Moiz Waqar walks back to the dugout for 1 of 3 deliveries. Lyari Kings are now in a deeper hole at 19 for 3.
Getting his first wicket, his very first over, walks in Saad Naeem. 2 innings, just 4 runs to his name. Nothing to talk much about the average. The strike rate is 33.
It looks like it's going to be an uphill battle for Lyari Kings from here on out. They are up against a very, very formidable side in IGM. Oh, that's a very good ball. Hit him outside the line of off stump, my friend. They've run through for a leg by. Adds 1 to the total.
Once again, the ball is keeping low. It's always dangerous if you're playing on the back foot. Survives Saad Naeem. This time played towards the deep square leg. Shahnawaz comes into play. Just a single. The spinners are doing a wonderful job for IGM.
Well, they're not going to be too concerned about the odd single here and there. They've got the game under control. Halfway through the 3rd over. No run there. He's just bunted that back to the bowler. Another dot ball. And Ahmed's bowling a brilliant over. He looks like a very, very good spinner. Got a very strong action and delivery stride into the crease.
Operating two left-arm spinners from both the ends. And they're troubling the batters of Lyari Kings. Ahmed Shafiq, last delivery of his first over, laid on the back foot towards mid-wicket. With that single, over number 3 comes to an end, 22 for 3. Lyari Kings, after winning the toss, elected to bat first. Manal Siddiqui started off well, made 10 unlucky, got LBW. Nile, once again a flop show, just 5 runs. Moiz Wakar was promoted, scored just a single, and it's now up to Zahid Amir and Saad Naeem, who are batting in the middle, trying to build that partnership. And they need to make sure that the run rate also matters a lot.
Shahnawaz Khan has been brought into the attack, and he's greeted with a heave towards that square leg area. They've run through for 2. Good fielding by Vishnu.
Always there to rescue the team, Vishnu Sukumaran. A brilliant piece of fielding effort shown by Vishnu. Shahnawaz. Smart thinking by Saad Naeem. Room offered, a quicker delivery, gently nudged towards the short third man region. Couple of runs to Saad Naeem. Slowly the partnership building between Saad Naeem and Zahid Amir.
Well, I'd really like to see that man who's on our screen come into the bowling attack, Temur. Just to test the batsman out, because that's the name of the game in Division 1. As another heave towards deep mid-wicket has been missed, and Shahnawaz has got his first wicket. Saad Naeem, trying to hit one out of the park, has gotten nowhere close to the ball. And again, we've seen some very, very low bounce. He's completely missed that delivery, and it's disturbed the timber yet again.
Smart bowling by Shahnawaz. Flighted delivery, kept low, trying to heave, clean bowled, walks back. Saad Naeem, big trouble. Lyari Kings 26 for 4.
Hasnain Raza walks to the crease. 10 runs of his 2 innings, an average of 3 and a strike rate of 83. Nothing big to talk about. Side is in a little bit of trouble as he comes down the wicket and plays that towards deep mid-wicket for a single.
Off the mark, Hasnain Raza dancing down the track. Push towards the mid-wicket. Zahid Amir batting on 3 of 3 deliveries. Have taken the control of this match so far. IGM bowlers trying to bowl that dusra. A brilliant piece of work in the deep by Hamid Khan. Couple of runs has been taken by Zahid Amir and Hasnain Raza. Just a reminder, a couple of days earlier, the last time when these two sides met, There were 5 overs, 28 for the loss of 4 wickets. Lyari Kings. Then it was the Moiz Waqar show. They ended up scoring 99 runs. Brilliant batting performance by Moiz Waqar. With that single over comes to an end. 4 gone, 30 for the loss of 4 wickets. Looking at the bowling chart, so far 4 bowlers have been used. Tawqir Riyasa 1 over, bit expensive, 12 runs. Harry Bharwal 1 over, 6 runs, 2 wickets to his name. Pick of the bowler, Ahmad Shafiq, the left-arm spinner, 1 over, 3 runs, 1 wicket. And the spinners are doing a great job. Shahnawaz, off-break bowler, a wicket to his name. Ahmad Shafiq comes into bowl to his second over, a full toss delivery played towards a long off by Zahid Amir. I like the hairstyle of the players of IGM. Talking about Shahnawaz, it reminds me of Barsat movie, if you have watched that, Bobby Deol.
Yes, I have.
And Lukman reminds me of John Rambo.
As we see that ball just being missed by Sandeep Singh, and Rambo cleans up and they run through for a single. Well, their batting card is going nowhere at the moment. 32 for 4, the halfway stage. We're almost at the halfway stage. And IGM look like they're in full control of the game. Another delivery that does not bounce at all, but it's been played into that gap between point and cover for a single.
As being a professional cricketer, if the wicket is behaving in such a way, what kind of approach the batsman needs to have at this point of time?
Well, I would think if they're going the way they are, because they don't seem like they have a lot of firepower remaining. I mean, if it were someone like Zamir and Moiz Waqar, I would have expected maybe, go after the bowling. But with not a lot of batting to come, I think if they get to a reasonable score like a 60 or 70, no disrespect to Zahid Amir and Hasnain, they're good, they're fairly decent batsmen. Hasnain is a stalwart game. He's played a lot of cricket in Dubai, but I would think they'd want to target something like a 70, 75 odd 80 and then see if they can utilize that low bounce with some of their spinners and make a game of it.
Brilliant piece of bowling, a flighted delivery. Sweat, but not in a convincing fashion, just a single. With that single, 5 overs gone, 35 for 4, and there's a change in the voice in the comm box. From here on, it will be my dear friend Ahmed Khwaja and Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome to comm box, Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Qais Farooq and Mudassir Ali. Good evening, everyone. Watching Fan Code DCC X10 live from the 7 Stadium here in Dubai. Lyari Kings slightly struggling here, just looking to rebuild, try to get to a defendable score. Nicely glided, short third giving chase. Taimur Bhatti, he will rein it in. But Shoaib, first of all, welcome to the comm box. And second of all, very low bounce on this track.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja. Good evening, everyone. You're right. You're spot on with that observation. This wicket is the same wicket that has been used for the last 3-4 days. And clearly the bounce is not all that great. It's a challenging wicket for the batters.
Worked away to point. Good fielding by the cover fielder, Sandeep Singh Sandy. Well, he's usually a wicket keeper, showing his skills, diving low to his left. So I think it won't be that straightforward to chase here, Shoaib.
You're right. If you get it in the right areas, just like the IGM bowlers are doing at the moment, Shahnawaz bowls it full. has been nicely played towards the backward square leg. Won't go all the way, doesn't have enough legs, but they might just get 2 runs.
Yeah, these are safer shots. Playing across the line was a mistake. Strike rotation has been pretty decent between Hasnain and Zahid. And maybe if they can look to launch after maybe a couple of overs more, 8, 9, 10, that could be a plan.
What I like about Yasir Kaleem is the way he's approached this innings. He's introduced spinners, and on this wicket he's read the conditions well.
Once again, soft hands. And that's a very good spell from Shahnawaz Khan. 1 for 17 on the day. 44 for 4 at the end of 6. New bowler being introduced then, it's Mohammad Taimur Bhatti. Right arm fast, slingy action. He's quite pacey. 4 wickets in the tournament so far. Average, not too bad. Economy rate is absolutely brilliant for 10 over cricket. Spread field for him. Deep square leg. Long on in place. Oh, top edge. That didn't go anywhere. Thankfully, just falling short of Yasir Kaleem. That extra pace certainly hurried them there.
Yeah, he's quick, Taimur, and he's looked better and better as the tournament has progressed. Way too quick for Zahid Amir. They take a single, but Taimur, I think he's a big value add for IGM, the way he's bowled. He hit some hard lengths and has got some serious pace.
Yeah, he's really improved his consistency in the last couple of months. Pulled. Once again, just spliced towards mid-wicket. Chance for a run out. Tokir Riyasat. Well, it was a difficult angle. One stump to aim at. And they'll scamper for 1. And like you mentioned, he's bowling those hard lengths. And on a slowish track with variable bounce, can be really tough to handle. Oh, it's gone up. Chance for a catch at mid-on. There's nobody there and it's put down. Well, Ahmed Shafiq, usually a very, very safe fielder. That's a really poor effort. The youngster will be disappointed. And Taimur Bhatti should have had a wicket there. Let's take a look. Once again, bowled into the pitch. Trying to pull it off the front foot. That was an absolute dolly. Snatched at it. But if you're playing for a side like IGM, you need to have the highest of standards. Good looking punch down the ground. It will be cleaned up by that man, Shafiq. So they're only doing it in ones and twos currently. Struggling to get the high pace of Taimur away, and he's bowling very straight as well. That's very encouraging.
It's just 4 singles and 4 deliveries. That's great bowling in a 10 over format. Again, a short ball pulled towards mid-wicket. It's in the gap. And they'll take 2 runs comfortably in the end.
50 up for Lyari Kings. It's taken a fair while. IGM have already done serious damage to their batting order. So maybe if they can get up to 75, 80, one big over somewhere, That could be something worth fighting for on this tricky pitch. Zahid Amir has applied himself. Pulled away. This time it's a sweet connection. And it will cross the boundary rope. He was ready for that short ball. And that's a good over for the Kings. 54 for 4.
Seven overs, 54 for 4. 3 players at the top failing for Lyari Kings. Manal, Nail and Moiz not able to contribute much with the bat. Saad also falling cheaply of 5 of 6. Zahid is the man who's the lone fighter for Lyari Kings in that first innings, scoring 23 of 16.
Yeah, all the wickets gone down to the spinners. Hari Barwal, Ahmed Shafiq and Shahnawaz Khan. And another one comes in, Vishnu Sukumaran. Recently got capped for the UAE. 4 wickets in the DCC X10 so far. Stylish, hard-hitting left-hand middle-order batter. An occasional spin bowler for IGM as well.
Comes around the wicket and Syed Hasnain Raza just hammers the ball on the wicket. A very different, unusual sweep shot.
Well, Shoaib, you're a 90s kid like me. You know that shot reminds you of a legend of the game. A certain Mr. SRT. He used to play that paddle sweep of Shane Warne bowling into the rough in the late 90s.
Yes, just behind the keeper almost, playing it so fine. Smacked straight down the ground for a single. Straight to long on. Hamid will cut that off. What do you think about this approach from Vishnu coming around the wicket?
They're slightly defensive, certainly in a run containment mode. They want to keep them below 80, 85, nothing more than that. Once again, a big sweep shot. Hazrat Luqman should have delivered a better throw there. Vishnu giving him a bit of a look. Not too much. You don't want to get on the wrong side of the big fast bowler.
Now that was not the best of throws. Should have been on the stumps from that distance. Hit straight down the ground. That's gone high up in the air and will clear the ropes with a lot of ease. That was hit sweetly from the middle of the bat, and after a long time we've seen one good looking shot from the bat of Zahid Amir.
Well, that's a filthy delivery from Vishnu, and that thwack echoed all over the 7 stadium. That was a lusty blow. 30 off 18. Zahid Amir, one more big over and we might be in business here. Oh, slightly wide and given as wide.
GB Alex, the umpire, I think he's done a wonderful job. Has been very, very accurate with his decisions. Oh, that's another dismissal. Lyari Kings, Zahid Amir, after that hit down the ground, got some self-confidence in going for the second hit. I think that was not required at the moment. Zahid Amir perishes and Vishnu strikes.
Wonderful keeping, Yasir Kaleem. It was a difficult take. Low bounce once again. And Zahid Amir extending himself. But he's played a very good hand. 30 off 19. Decent strike rate. And with half the team back in the side, not many overs to go. 64 for 5, Lyari Kings.
ठीक से मैच में आदत होगा. भाड़े लोग जिसको सोचो ना कि आज अच्छा करेगा, मादर से तो गांड भरवा के चला जाता है शुरू में ही. जा बेटा, जा घर पे जा. चूतिया बैटिंग करने आए हैं मादरचोद। हाँ हाँ दे दे कैच दे दे मादरचोद।
Hassan Nasir out for a tuck.
भोसड़ी
8 over 64 for 6.
भोसड़ी के बल्ला मारे थे इनके हाथ में मादरचोद कदम। एक था मादरचोद एम सिद्दीकी भोसड़ी का ओपनिंग करने आया है। चूतिया मादरचोद पता नहीं कभी चलेगा।
Harry Barwal bowling the penultimate over. Syed Hasnan, 10 of 10. Nicely swept away, straight to Asif Khan at short fine. Syed Hasnan, usually a very free-flowing player, wicket keeper. Aqib Ashraf, well, he's a big lad. Let's see if he can connect a few. 2 wickets for Harry Barwal. Just 7 runs given away. And you can see they're very watchful here. They've seen so many wickets lost to low bounce here, Shoaib. Wonderful late evening here in Dubai. And the weather is absolutely perfect. Let's take a look at the most wickets in the tournament. We'll come back to that after this ball. Big swipe across the line. Well, that was just sliding down leg, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. An overthrow will allow them to go for the second run. Let's look at that most wickets. Harry Barwal right at the top with 9 wickets. Closely following him is Aditya Shetty with 8 and 3 bowlers on 7. Mubin Ali, the medium quickie, and Mohammad Azhar, the spinner. So a lot of spinners in that top 5. 4, in fact, out of the 5 are spinners. That tells you a story of the wicket. Again, that ball just keeping low. Harry Barwal has his hands on his heads. He knows he's just missed that 3rd wicket by a whisker.
That was absolutely a coat of paint away from rattling the off stump.
Jokes with status.
Hoiked towards wideish
Zubair bhai dala hai
cover
कि-
there. Ahmad Shafiq will clean up. And it's certainly trial by spin that the Lyari Kings are failing to deal with.
Yes, it has been a good bowling performance from IGM. We expect that. They're a champion side, play a lot of domestic tournaments, win a lot of domestic tournaments as well.
हाँ,
So
Zubair bhai, बोलो
we
क्या हाल है?
expect that kind of performance from them every time.
Spliced towards mid-wicket. Will drop in the outfield once again. Sandy at long on. They're running for 2. But that's good work by Syed Hasnan. He was running to the danger end and he made it in time. 1 over remaining, 71 for 6.
हाँ, रन आउट हो जा मादरचोद। चूतियों लोगों की चूतियों टीम, जिसको सोचो आज चलेगा मादरचोद तो अंडा देके जाता है 0 पे। भाई मेरे को कोई एक बल्ला पे इन लोगों के
Well, this is very interesting. Vishnu Sukumaran to bowl the final over of the innings. Syed Hasnan goes aerial. It won't clear the fence. And it won't clear the fielders either. Hamid Khan with a very safe catch. Vishnu has a 3 for to his name.
That's right. Vishnu's having a great day with the ball. Normally you see him performing with the bat, getting a lot of awards for his batting performance. But tonight, he's been wonderful with the ball. Flighted delivery, played up in the air, no distance, just a lot of elevation. Syed Hasnain Raza walking back after scoring 11 of 12. Lyari Kings are 71 for 7.
बहुत लोग ये थे इस चूतिए सैयद रजा को कैप्टन में मादर चौधरी को जा देख ले 0 अंडा देख गया कौन है वो